All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Puffy, Biggie, and Little Kim, all about the Benjamins. What a hell of a collabo. So apparently it was all about the Benjamins with Jussie Smollett. Although he has not been convicted of anything and his right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty, that does not stop others from weighing in, including me. I think he did it. I think the evidence is overwhelmingly that he did it. But that is not, we can't, that's not for a court of, for me to decide. That's for a court of law. I think that you have to understand, if this is not true, if this were not in fact an attack as he alleges, if he in fact did do hire these men to assault him for whatever means, he has done harm to not only the black community but the gay community. Look at what he's done to the people he worked with at Empire. It's hard enough to get a black drama on there to be successful. This was uber successful. But now, it's not as successful as it was. What if they decide, no, there's too much trouble, there's too much heat, we don't want to do it anymore? You risk a lot of people's livelihood. And people are saying, well, what about, he had to have some level of mental illness. That's crazy. You don't have to have mental illness. It's a lot of people with a lot of bad plans to make money in jail right now. Everybody got a master plan. Everybody want to hustle. So jail is full of that. All I know is this. I have said unequivocally that if he has done this, he should be held accountable for the cause, for the damage he's done to black people, to gay people, to the people he works with. There's no obfuscating. I have said that openly. But I do find it ironic that the president is more concerned about a young black man that pretended to have a racist attack and has ignored the white supremacists who perpetrated one, who was actually trying to kill people. He's more interested in the imaginary than the real. I don't think it's wrong, like I said on CNN last night, I don't think it's wrong that you believe somebody. I don't think it's wrong to err on the side of humanity, to err on the side of empathy. You should believe people. You should feel sorry for them. When evidence starts to go the other way, you have a right to change your opinion. But I will say this, it says a lot that this nation is more concerned about an imaginary attack than one that was being perpetrated by white supremacists. This guy, his name was Christopher Paul Hassan. He was a lieutenant in the Coast Guard, and he was planning to kill a lot of people. He was planning to kill people that the president doesn't like. He was planning to kill journalists that the president doesn't like. He was planning to kill black people. He'd been in custody for over a week. The president has known about it and not said one thing about it. But he chooses to weigh in on the Jussie Smollett thing. Isn't it funny that a young black gay man who uses fear and bigotry and racial hatred for his own selfish end is indicted? But a white guy, a rich white guy who uses fear, bigotry, and hatred for his own ends is elected. That says a lot about us as a country. We're more concerned about the imaginary attack than the real one. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.